also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one runs up high, ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And there's one down now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs. You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 Bombers. And this is still a nothing ball game.
The catcher, Mike.
In there, strike 1. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Daniel Robertson.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 23 driven in.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-2 now. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Throw down to second. Robertson on at first, nobody out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Kiermaier carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Kevin Kiermaier goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1. Torres waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 0-1 delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has a 3 for 12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on your off speed.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there, base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Matt Duffy. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
To 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Sanchez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted in the air out to right. Meadows on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High and deep to right. Meadows ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Maven, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Gregorius bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Austin Meadows. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order, go. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Strike 2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Gary Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The second baseman,
into the box, Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 1. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now
Hey,
batting,
D-Roll, that's great
the
hustle
second
out of the
baseman,
box right there. The shortstop
Joey.
has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
In the air, down the line in left. After it is Gardner, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat.
third base,
Finally
number
leads
5.
off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Line hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Duffy, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate, Daniel Robertson, the runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High and deep to right center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Duffy is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. CC Sabathia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
0-1 the count. Adames leads off first with 1 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia, and he got him. So that's the milestone right there. 3,000 career strikeouts. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jonathan Holder takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 56.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hicks is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Standing in, Aaron Hicks hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. At the plate, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 3. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nothing doing for Tampa. Brian Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Meadows sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, second baseman,
Digging in now, Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12.
In now, Cameron Maybin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Popped him up. Diaz has a play, and that retires the side. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's final, 7-3. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 6-5. The loss goes to Charlie Morton. He falls to 2-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.